For our innovation project, we'll have Aiken Investments as our US-based parent company to provide additional financial support to Miss Goodwill's initial investment. Aiken Investments Limited Liability Company is a middle-market private equity investment firm based in Washington, District of Columbia, USA, and founded in 1996. Since that time, it has developed a distinctive and successful strategy for partnering with management teams to create value through separate funds for their investors across a wide range of industries, both in the US and in Latin America. Thanks to the responsible and successful management in the last 2 decades, Aiken is responsible today for managing approximately $6 billion worth of assets, with a diverse portfolio of companies spanning over 70 investments. In Latin America, Aiken has focused on seeking companies with untapped potential, where opportunity exists to outperform individual markets by identifying sectors and niches that offer competitive advantages. The improved economic environment, the rising middle class, numerous investment opportunities, and a shortage of capital continue to make Latin America an attractive market for private equity investment. With those fundamentals in mind, Aiken focuses on companies in a wide variety of sectors with common economic trends or themes. As such, Aiken's business profile is defined in the private equity financial investment subsector, with its main economic activity being channeling money into different industries in the US and Latin American markets. Aiken has offices in all the world, specifically in Washington, Madrid, Bogota, Mexico City, and Sao Paulo.
Lithium-ion batteries are an efficient source of energy for rechargeable storage devices, capable of expanding battery durability, leading to an increasing power source for consumer electronics, including hybrid and electronic vehicles. Lithium has replaced all materials such as nickel-cadmium metal hydride because it reduces production cost, represents superior technology, ecological cleaner material, and less harm to consumers' health. According to Texi Research, the global lithium-ion battery market is projected to grow over 17% during 2016 to 2021. According to the IMARC, the top lithium-ion battery manufacturers in 2020 are 123 Systems, Automotive Energy Supply Corporation, LG Chem, Panasonic, Samsung SDI, Toshiba, Amperec Technology, ATL, BAK Group, Blue Energy, BYD.
Lately, we have discovered that Boyaca has a production of lithium in Colombia. This gives us the opportunity to enter one of the most important and relevant mineral markets, which is the lithium one, used for battery production, especially for electric cars, but also for energy storage that is collected by other alternative energy sources like solar and eolic energy. We do not have yet a legal framework for this extraction. However, the Agencia Nacional Minera is working on it to start the extraction and processing of the product as soon as possible, given the global demand of this. This is so important because the global market for electric cars has grown at 10% in the last year despite the pandemic, making it a highly recommended market with a lot of potential. Now, for lithium-used batteries, Colombia has already a market that demands lithium batteries for different uses like logistic equipment, telecommunication, electric cars, and some other electric-based devices for specifically medical purposes. Since there is no battery with efficiency like ours, nor other battery that solves the security issue around the use of lithium metal anode to expand the efficiency, we are the best and only option for acquiring the battery not only in Colombia but in the world. We are also the first producer of lithium batteries in the country. For the US, they have a projection in demand for lithium batteries estimated on a compound annual growth rate of 13.2% in the following years because of their high capabilities of production of energy with lithium, and also because of the high demand for electric cars and the government advantages that these vehicles have lately. This growth has given the US a 10% of the global import intake for lithium, giving them the 5th position in terms of global demand. But this rate tends to increase with the creation of more lithium batteries factories in the country that right now are highly encouraged to cover the high demand for electric cars, both in Canada and in the US. Now, for the European Union, the battery market in 2019 had a value of 4.2 billion euros, and 1.6 billion euros from that amount were directly from lithium-based batteries, which is an increase of 21% in comparison to 2018. Also, the projection for the European Union demand is estimated on a compound annual growth rate of 11.7% for the following years. Also, Germany is highly dependent on the lithium market since it is the country with the highest car production and car-related technology development in the European Union. This makes them a direct competition to China, which is the most invested country in the lithium and alternative energy production. Also, the creation of the company Ionity has increased the acceptance toward electric cars, since there is now a possibility for charge during long road trips. However, the durability of a battery is still a concern for the users because of the lack of spaces for charge despite this effort, since there is only around 30 charging stations in comparison to the hundreds of gas ones. Now, this issue will be solved cost with our battery, since the need for charge will be highly reduced and there will not be a necessity to keep charging it frequently, which will increase the use of electric cars impulsed by lithium batteries, and this will have a direct result on the demand for this specific kind of battery and mineral around the world.
As for the company responsible for bettering world power solutions, it is my honor to present to you Phoenix Energy. Named after the mythological bird that has the ability to fiercely and majestically regenerate itself, Phoenix Energy arises from a joint operation directed to develop world energy solutions. Founded in 2019, it is young in the industry, but thanks to the cutting-edge technology that represents the heart of the company, its production and research has skyrocketed to a point where it can, in the very near future, be the world's leading pioneer in long-lasting energy. A year before the foundation of the company, large lithium deposits were discovered in Boyacá, Colombia. At first glance, it was clear to us that Boyacá holds a very high purity lithium. At that moment, the company was created, and with our own financing, we managed to make a gamble and purchase the rights to extract the minerals. It was then that, thanks to Audemars Stark and our lead scientist and his groundbreaking research, that we were able to unify our parent company's capital and his technological genius to make the most advanced battery the world has ever known. Phoenix is currently in charge of a lithium extraction and processing operation. We also engage in clean energy generation and battery cell production. As for our business profile, Phoenix Energy extracts high-purity lithium to then be processed in our medium-scale processing plant. Once processed and ready to be used, the high-purity lithium is then incorporated into our patented Li-Rayon battery cell, and once finalized, is charged in a small-scale nuclear fission charging facility. Our business profile consists of turning a lithium as a base material into the finished Li-Rayon product at a full charge. With the current operation, we can reach a max output of around 12,500 battery cells per month, charge included. Thanks to our e-commerce activities, we can offer our products and services to high-profile corporate clients. Recently, we have also started offering a direct line to ordinary consumers to put in pre-orders for 2022. Phoenix Energy has offices in Washington and New York City and our parent company's headquarters. As for our main production chain of the Li-Rayon battery, Phoenix Energy has its corporate offices in Bogotá, Colombia, and a smaller branch in Medellín, Colombia. All of our extraction, processing, assembly, and charging of the Li-Rayon batteries take place in Boyacá, Colombia. This includes a 50,000-hectare extraction site. The site's maximum extraction rate can reach 20,000 metric tons a year, around 20% of the world's supply. But due to the high purity lithium's value in the final product, it is not necessary nor advised to sell the raw material. As for the facilities, we have a small-scale nuclear fission charging facility capable of generating 3,000 gigawatt-hours a year and fully charging 12,500 cells per month. A medium-scale lithium processing plant is also part of our infrastructure that is capable of processing lithium at 2 times the normal rate. Also, we have a Li-Rayon battery production facility or factory that can produce upwards of 20,000 uncharged battery cells a month. Initially, and until production can be boosted, Phoenix has a series of small retail spaces designed to show off our Li-Rayon battery to a select group of corporate clients and exceptionally to high-profile consumers in Bogotá, Colombia. In the near future, we expect to open up spaces in New York, Los Angeles, Miami, Berlin, Munich, and Frankfurt. Phoenix Energy has a workforce of 12 employees in our corporate offices and an additional 34 employees scattered across the extraction, processing, and manufacturing processes. Many of the production steps are done by AI technology and machinery, which results in less of a need for human interaction. The Li-Rayon is the first battery the world has ever seen to be able to hold enough charge to power a vehicle for up to 85,000 kilometers. Thanks to Boyacá's high-purity lithium, Li-Rayon is able to achieve that which has never been done. To put it into perspective, the energy consumption in the world per capita as of 2018 was 3 megawatts per year. The Phoenix Li-Rayon is capable of delivering a charge of 20 megawatts, enough for 6.6 years worth of power without needing to be recharged and with zero maintenance. Phoenix has invested its efforts and capital into the battery production chain and will initially export to the US and German markets for these products to be sold to car manufacturers. As a starting point in representing our stake in the company, there was an initial investment of $2.5 million for the lithium extraction rights. Subsequently, Mr. Stark contributed his power generation machinery and know-how. Our parent company, Aecon Global, put forth $25 million, and with the leveraging operation with Credit Suisse, we received $15 million as a loan. Phoenix Energy is a winning business in green energy and is labor responsible. Our lithium extraction and processing is chemical-free. Our power generation has a 0% carbon footprint because of the nuclear fission technology, and all of our waste is recycled. Our energy generation is self-sufficient, and most of our workforce is comprised of AI and machinery. As for our human workforce, Phoenix Energy has a fundamental policy in place which trains our laborers on a day-to-day basis. We are proud to say that every single person who is a part of Phoenix is well taken care of, and their families are also educated and insured to the highest degree. As a way of saying thanks to the Boyacá community for having us in the area, we also started an infrastructure project in order to modernize the area's infrastructure and energy generation facilities. Our communication consists of a high-end marketing strategy that includes global news outlets, technology conventions, showrooms, and a temporary alliance with the biggest car manufacturers in the world for product testing. The outcome will result in high traction on social media and thus a new perspective on world energy solutions. Our short-term business goals consist of boosting battery cell production volume by the end of 2022, which will hopefully be 10 times our current production. We also aim to invest resources in research and technology to be able to produce a higher capacity battery in a large-scale and inexpensive power infrastructure that can be replaced in any space so our products can be used in homes all across the world by 2024.